Hi, it's Linda with No Frills ASMR. So I'm going on this cruise. I'll probably be on it by the time this video posts. And I have signed up for a Blackjack tournament while on board. And I've never played in a Blackjack tournament before. So I think I need to do a little... You know, it doesn't matter how many times I play Blackjack. I just have to brush up on my strategy. It's like probably I know it, but I'm always like nervous that I don't. Anyway, so first of all, I do have these here, a couple of. So if you ever want to learn Blackjack, you can print up these little strategy sheets. And these both say the same thing. This one, they have it broken up into hand totals, soft totals, pair splitting, and surrender. I've never surrendered a hand in my life. I probably should. What do you surrender? 16 against 9 tennies. I've never done that. I've also never bought insurance, which is insurance against the dealer having blackjack. I've never done that either. I've just lived by the seat of my pants kind of gal. But this one is just 8 all the way to ace ace, and what you should do, so they're going opposite directions. This one's 8 9 10 11 12 going up, and this is 8 9 10 going down, and it's just visually what you like to look at better, I guess. And for me personally, I think I like this. But anyway, it's just sort of a cheat sheet. So like if you have a 10, you should double down on 2 through 9. So H means hit, D is double down, S is split, and DH is double down when you can hit. Oh, so if you're allowed to take another card after a double down. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look at the rules. I don't know what the rules are on board a ship. I imagine they're not very... I don't know this, but I would imagine they're not as friendly to the player on board a ship, because they have you kind of they probably have 2 tables. Anyway, all right, so I am playing in a tournament, and the difference with a tournament is that you're not playing against the dealer. When you play regular blackjack, you don't play against other players. You play against the dealer. But in a tournament, you're really playing against your other players. You're still playing against this, but you're trying to get more chips than the other players. Now, like I said, I've never played in a tournament before, but from reading about it, my understanding is they'll have, let's just add another hand. Let's just pretend like we have all these people. So I guess probably before... I think before the cards even come out, yeah, they give a chip out to one of the players. So let's say player. They give a chip out, and I think it's random the first time, and then it moves around the table maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Like I said, I'm new at this. But so they give a chip out, and that person places their bet first. So it's really a betting strategy game, even along with being a game of blackjack. It's a betting strategy. So the first player decides, do I want to put out a big bet? I was going to get saying be a chip, but whatever. A big bet or a small bet. So that's your first decision. I think I would go sort of aggressive on my first bet if I had the chip. And then everybody's probably going to have to match that. I think maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. All right, let's just practice playing a little bit, because I'm dealing backwards. I usually sit on the dealer's side, so I may have dealt that wrong, but who cares? All right. So what is this? 14 against a 9. So you're going to hit that, because the goal of blackjack, real quick, is to get 21 without going over. And then the second goal is to beat the dealer's hand. And that is still the goal with a tournament. That doesn't change. You're not playing like against their hands, the other players. You're just playing against their chip count. So in a tournament, whoever has the highest chip count will go to the next round, and then eventually win. So you're trying to get the most chips. All right, so 14 against a 9 will take a hit. 24, bust. And what did he have? 19. See, that's why you have to hit that 14, because you're always pretty much assuming they have a 10 down. And so a 14 would not have beat the 19. So you had no option. You had to take that hit, even though you ended up losing because of it. 14's a stinky hand. Now, having said that, hold on. If you're in a tournament, and let's say right now you have enough chips that even if you lose this hand, let me think about that. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I was going to say, even if you lose this hand, you'll stay. It wouldn't matter because either way you could lose the hand. I know. Okay, I have an example. All right, let's say you're in a tournament. And the way you know how I told you somebody gets a chip and they get to bet? Let's say that you bet too low because you had the chip first and you put kind of a conservative bet. And then everybody near you bet higher, so that all of a sudden you realize, even if I win this hand, I will not have enough chips out to stay in the tournament. So now you might do something totally crazy and insane, something you would never do during regular play, which is double down on a 14. And you're doing that just to get enough chips out so that you have any kind of chance of staying in the tournament. Do you get what I'm saying? So even if you won this hand just regular, you wouldn't have enough chips out on the board to stay in the tournament. So now you're throwing a crazy bet and you're putting a double down on a 14 against a 9, which you would never, ever do that in normal play. But let's say you do that just on the off chance that you might take a card that keeps you in the game and you now have enough chips to stay in the tournament. Does that make sense? I think that might be one of the crazy things you might do in a tournament that you would never do. So let's see. So let's pretend we doubled down. I can't remember. Did I put the card right back on top? I don't know. 16, 21, 22. Oh, shoot. I had to add that up. Boo. So you're out. So you're out of the tournament. But I guess there's a chance you could have gotten that, right? Which would put you at 20. And then you'd be like, holy moly. And then boom, they get 19. You've won your doubled bet and you've stayed in the tournament. And everybody's like, that was crazy. And then people buy you a beer and pat you on the back. It's a great day in the neighborhood. And then you tip your dealer because that was a good one. Although I don't know if you can during tournament play. Guys, I can't deal this way. I'm not used to it. Let me think. Okay, so I have to deal here first, and then here down, and then here. It's like backwards to how I usually deal, but I thought I should have us here. Oh, this is a good hand. All right, so we have 9, 10, 11 against a 5. So on this hand, you want to put another bet up, and you double down on this. Why is my brain getting confused? So usually with a double down, you can take as many cards as you want, right? Anyway, why do I feel like you're only allowed one card? I guess you're allowed more. So now you have a 14 against a 5. You're just going to stand and hope that they go bust. You're hoping that the dealer has a 10 under here, which will force them to take another card. Oh, that's not good at all. So the dealer has a 10 now, and they have to take another card. 18 against a 14. You lost. Sorry. So sorry. All right. Never mind my really beat up hands here. I work, you guys. I work hard. Oh no. Insurance. Anyone? Insurance. I always go, nah, I don't want insurance. And then the dealer takes a look and they say, I don't have blackjack. So now you know there isn't a 10 under here. That's one thing you know. So 19, you're just going to brush. You're just going to take, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, you're just going to stand. So they have 18. They stand on that. You win. Yay. I'm trying to think what else with blackjack. So one thing I read with a tournament, if you get the bet early in the game, you want to kind of bet bigger to try to get your amount of chips up. And then if like another guy's betting, I'm trying to understand this. Another guy's betting small. Like if he bets first and bets small, then maybe you bet big because that's your chance to kind of overtake him. It's complicated. It's a little different with a tournament, and I'm still learning. 7, 8, 9, and you have a 6. So, I did this backwards. Sorry. I tell you, I always do it the other way. It's okay. So you have 7, 8, 9, and they have a 6. So, do you want to double down on that or just take a hit? 9 against a 6. I'm going to double down. So you put another bet up. Now you have 2 bets up. And you get your card. So now, sorry, you have 14 against a 6. You're just going to, that's not good. That's not a great hand, but you're just going to stand on that because you're hoping he or she has a 10 under here. And we'll have 16 and have to take another hit. So let's see what happens. Oh, golly. 20. Another losing hand. This is my reality in blackjack. I sit down with $30 and 10 minutes later I don't have $30. I feel like when I was younger I was luckier. Okay, so I have to go here first and then here and then here and then here. Alright, 17 against a 2. You just stand on that. Stand on that. Okay. I was trying to think in a tournament if that would be different, but I don't. All right. I guess in a tournament, if it were, this is like a crazy thing in a tournament. If it were a deal where you had bet first, you bet a big bet, but not all of your chips, right? Because you wanted to have enough to stay in the tournament. But these guys bet huge after you. And now you realize, even if I win this hand, I'm out of the tournament. Then you do something nutty buddy crazy, like put the rest of your chips up just to try to stay in the tournament, which means you'd have to take another card. But you're going to lose either way. You're going to be out of the tournament either way. So this is not regular blackjack. This is just tournament play. You throw in all your chips up there because you have no chance of staying in unless you get more chips out there. So you made a bad first bet is what I'm thinking. But anyway, and then you're going to have to take another card. But you're bound to go bust. I don't know. I don't know if you'd ever do that. But you'd have to. I don't know. We'll see how this tournament works. I just not sure I totally understand. Like, right? I'm not wrong, right? So you'd have to put another bet up. And you'd bust and you lost, but at least you gave it, your Boy Scout try. I don't know. Let's give ourselves another hand to play against this. All right. So 14 against a 2. Normally, you're just going to stand on that. But pretending like we're in the situation where we just have to get more money on the table because we're in a tournament. Let's say we took a hit on that 14. Now we got an 18 against a 2. That's pretty good. 5, 15, too many. You win. And you're still in that tournament. I don't know. I got to read up on that more. If any of you have ever played a blackjack tournament, it might be too late by the time this video posts. I don't know. I may have already lost I it's on this cruise ship, and beforehand, like 6 months out, I bought in for like 50% off. So I think I paid like $13 or something to play, and normally it's like 25 or $26 or whatever. So it's not like, I'm in it for $1,000 or something. It just seems like something fun to do. So we'll see how that goes. I might play a little slots just for kicks. Yeah, if you want to support my degenerate, is that the word I'm like? Habits, you can go to the Buy Me a Coffee link. Okay, anybody who puts go bet this on the Buy Me a Coffee, I'll go bet it and I'll let you know. You know how it goes. I don't know, do I play roulette a little bit? Maybe. Whenever I play roulette, I put it on 16 because that's my birthday. I did it backwards again, didn't I? No, I guess the dealer deals their down card first, right? Down. No, they don't. They would have dealt this first. Whatever, it's fine. All right, 12 against a 6. Do you guys remember what you're supposed to do? You're standing. That's what you would do in regular play. Now, in tournament play, you may end up wanting to double down, even though it's crazy. That's just the difference with a tournament. But in regular play, you stand because you're assuming there's a 10 under here, and that most of the cards in this deck are a value of 10. Or at least, 7 or higher. So they're pretty likely to go bust, the dealer. So generally, you just stand. Now, if you're in a situation where you didn't bet enough to begin with because you were the first better, and you have to get money onto the table in order to stay in the tournament, then maybe you double down on that, which would be nuts. But let's pretend like that's happening. I have to throw another bet up. What do we get? Oh, see, win bust. That's why you don't do that. And then if this guy would have pulled this 10, people go, yeah, took the 10, you ruined it for everybody. But let's pretend like you did that, and now they have a different card come out. Still go bust. They wouldn't be so mad at you. But believe me, they will yell at you. Sometimes if you do a dumb move like that and take the 10, and then the dealer doesn't go bust, people may get mad at you. I give you fair warning. Ooh, okay. Here's the situation. You have a pair of 10s against a 5. In regular play, you for sure just stand. A long time ago, back in before computers, they used to sometimes tell you to split. Like if you look at old Blackjack strategy books, they'll tell you to split. But then once they had computer models run them, they said, no, don't split 10s. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment of brain freeze. I want to look at this chart just to make sure I'm not telling you wrong. Where are 10s? 10s, yeah. See, they say no to splitting. Oops, my stomach growling. Wait, am I pair splitting? That's 10s, yeah, 10s. Don't split the pair, yeah. I think they've done computer models that show you're better off to never split them because you could make 2 like losing hands, and this is a definite winning hand. But for tournament play, maybe we're like, oh, we made a bet. And I think they have a maximum bet you're allowed to make. And that's why sometimes you can't bet as much as you might want. I think. So let's say you've bet all you can bet, the maximum bet, and it's not enough to keep you going. So then you might want to put maximum bet and split these. And this is not for normal blackjack play. This is tournament play. Okay, so let's hope for another ace or a 10 on here. Oh, that's not great. But I think we can take another card. So 13, 23. Uh-oh. Now maybe, I'm sorry. You know what? You wouldn't have hit that. You would have stood on that 13. You're smarter than that. Come on. Okay, wave that off. All right, so over here you get your card. 20, you're just going to stand. Oh, no, let's say you want to get more money on the table. You could split those, right? No. Wait, my brain's really foggy now. These don't count as a splittable pair because it's 10 and jack. Or is it still 10 and 10? Oh my god, I'm having a brain. We're just going to stand because I can't remember. All right, 8. Oh no. 16. 26. Winner, chicken dinner. All right. I don't know. Were those, if you have a jack and a 10, is it a pair of 10s? Oh my god, I can't remember. Trust me when I tell you, you're not learning from an expert. This is non-expert advice. This is just me practicing. Okay, I'm just going to stand. Let's see what he's got. Oh, loser. What a loser. Boom, 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 boom. 12 against an 8. We're going to hit it. 20 against an 8 looks good. 18. Winner. I should have put these in separate piles so we could see how many we won. Oh well. Uh-oh, that's not looking good. All right, that's okay. 6, 7, 8, 9 against a 5. I believe we want to double down on that, don't you guys think? Let's double check. Yep, for sure. All right, so we put out another bet. You don't ever touch your cards in a casino. You just put the bet out, and the dealer will make sure it's the way they like it, whatever. But there's a circle, so you put the bet. I'm trying to remember. I guess you slide the bet up, and then they move it into the circle. Is that right? I think so. It's been a long time. After I play on this strip, I'll try to do another video with, because I haven't played at a casino in a long time, like 10 years or something. All right, so what do we have here? 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, one more card. Let's go for a 10. Let's go for a 10. Oh, 16. Let's stand on that. I hope they go bust. All right, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, 21 for the dealer. You lose. Sorry, sucker. All right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 against a 10. We got to hit that, guys. So what are we hoping for? An 8? 10, 11. Yeah, an 8. Oh, no. That's not... Oh, come on. I think they check a 10, don't they? I think they check a 10 for an ace. I can't remember. I wonder if in tournament play... I don't know. If any of that's changed, I don't know. All right, 19 against a 3 will stand. Let's hope for a 10. 9, 12. All right, 10. Uh-oh. 13. 17. They stand, so we win. Whew. The dealer, if they have a, excuse me, 17 or higher, they stand. And most casinos, they stand on soft, like an ace, 6, soft 17, 18, 19. I'm trying to remember, do they stand on a soft 16? I guess they'd hit that. They'd hit a soft 16. I don't know. It probably says at each table what the rules are. Oh, there are a lot of things I don't remember. It's been a long time. But they usually have like a little card up and it tells you what the table's rules are. And sometimes, I think, if I remember correctly, hold on. I'm going to cough. Sometimes I think within the same casino they'll have different rules at different tables. I think. I could be wrong about that. Alright, I feel like I have to cough like a lot, so I'm gonna get going. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Sorry.